I think everyone can agree that the Game of Thrones episode was very good. We had a lot of story developments with the Starks and Dany and Jon's current storyline. I only had 3 major issues with the episode, and they all happened at the end of the episode. First off, Arya gets to Winterfell in record timing with no other run-ins. Looks like Nymeria will have to intervene to save her later. Once she gets back, she sneaks down into the crypts to see her father's tomb, where we get a nice conversation with her and Sansa. I'm loving all of the Stark reunions this season. Most of them haven't seen each other since the first season. I can't wait for Jon to get back to Winterfell to talk to Bran. Bran has been terrible, but I can't wait for him to tell Jon that he is a Targaryen. Arya is given a Valyrian steel dagger that will come in handy later when she needs to kill Littlefinger with it, and when the White Walkers reach Winterfell.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
I don't want it.
Are you sure? It's Valyrian steel.
It's wasted on a cripple.
We see her use it while fighting Brienne. It was a nice fight scene, but I hope Jon gives Arya a new sword. Needle just isn't going to cut it. When we get to Dragonstone, Jon wants to show Dany the caves with dragon glass. It is a really interesting scene. We see some cave paintings done by the children of the forest. Dany tries to convince Jon to bend the knee for the 300th time.
I will fight for you. I will fight for the North. When you bend the knee.
My people won't accept a southern ruler. Not after everything they've suffered.
They will if their king does.
There is an interesting bit of conversation though. Dany calls Jon king, which she has seemed opposed to doing. We also have a great scene where Jon reiterates what Tyrion has been saying to Dany this whole time about using dragons on civilians.
I never thought that dragons would exist again. No one did. The people who follow you know that you made something impossible happen. Maybe that helps them believe that you can make other impossible things happen. Build a world that's different from the shit one they've always known. But if you use them to melt castles and burn cities, you're not different. You're just more of the same.
Later, Davos is talking to Jon and we get the impression Jon is into Dany. It's happening.
What do you think of her?
Who?
I believe you know of whom I speak.
I think she has a good heart.
A good heart? I've noticed you staring at a good heart.
There's no time for that.
Finally, on to the final series of events for this episode. It all started with dragons. Dany listened to Jon, but doesn't ignore the fact that she needs to show her strength. She lights up the Lannisters' army. It was so beautiful. However, this is where the problems with the episode start. First, why the fuck is Dany not wearing any armor? Seriously, one well-placed arrow and she is dead. Bronn's second bolt literally almost hits her. Plot armor isn't enough. She should have real armor on. We are not done though. These last few scenes are awful. Following a great one-shot of Bronn running through the battle, we see him get into a covered wagon in Reke Dothraki. Maybe they should have sent some of those scorpions to Dragonstone. Anyhow, Bronn takes a few shots at Dany and Drogon before hitting him. At this point, Bronn should have jumped off of the scorpion way before he actually did. Why is everyone so interested in looking down the throat of a fire-breathing dragon? So Dany and Drogon lands, and she tries to take the bolt out of him. This is where Jaime loses his mind and thinks he can fucking joust a motherfucking dragon. Literally, this scene is worse than the Dragonstone issue. Even Tyrion can't believe the stupidity. What was Jaime's endgame here? Was he trying to die?
You fucking idiot.
Regardless, Jaime should be dead right now. However, we get this really nice Braun Ex Machina moment just before Jaime's face meets fiery death. Again, Tolkien saves the day. Hey guys, thanks for watching the episode. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click the little notification bell so you get notifications when I upload new episodes. If you enjoyed the episode, please share it with your friends. Let other people know. The more the merrier here. Also, don't forget to come join the Discord. There's a few people in there and we talk every once in a while. Also, I've actually started up a Patreon now. The link should be somewhere on this screen. Any donations would be greatly appreciated.